There is a concert for all ages happening this Friday. The venue owners are trying to make at least $4,500 from ticket costs, but the venue can only hold a maximum of 800 people. A ticket for an adult costs $10 and a ticket for a kid costs $5. How many adults and kids could attend the concert to meet the goal of $4,500 while staying under the maximum capacity of 800 people? So the equation will look something like this. 5y plus 10x is greater than or equal to 4,500, because each ticket for a child is $5 and each ticket for an adult is $10, where y is number of kids attending and x is number of adults attending. So that's the first equation, and the second equation would be y plus x is less than or equal to 800, because that is that represents how many people can attend the concert while staying under the maximum number. So we would change this 5y plus 10x is greater than or equal to 4,500. We would change that to, we would put 5y in the beginning equals negative 10x, because we're subtracting 10 by both sides, plus 4,500. And to get y as just y, we would have to divide by 5. That will come out as y equals negative 2x plus 900. And that is our first equation. And that would, here, wait, I'm gonna graph that later. And then this equation, y plus x is less than or equal to 800. That would turn out as y equals negative x, because we subtract x from both sides, plus 800. And that would come out looking like this kind of graph. So let's say that this is 900 and this is 800. We would go, actually, wait. This would be 900. This would be 820, 840, 860, and 880. And down here, we don't see it, but down, we're making an estimate. This would be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We're gonna graph this equation first. The y-intercept is 900, so we're gonna make a point right here, and that is the slope of negative 2. So it's gonna look something like this. And this equation has a y-intercept of 800 and has a slope of negative 1. So that would look something like this. The interception point would be about down here. And the shaded part of the graph would be down here. Because think about it. If this line goes all the way down, it has a slope of negative 2, and the y-intercept is 900. This slope would intercept the x-axis at 450. It would be 450, 0. And that makes sense, because that is the greatest x value, and y would be 0, and that would make sense. And this over here, this slope is a negative, it's a negative x slope, and this would intercept on the x-axis at 800, comma 0. And that would be the maximum x value. And that also makes sense.